What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, so Madam Web finally gets its premiere out there on the red carpet. Everybody went to check it out, and it drops on Wednesday, Valentine's Day. So, you know, take your girl or your guy out on Valentine's Day to check out Madam Web. That's what they want you to do, but I don't think a lot of people are going to be in theaters on Wednesday night checking out this film. But some people were in the theaters checking it out, and they gave their early reactions, a lot of critics, and yeah, pretty much what we expected. Let's go ahead and check out this. This is on Hollywood Reporter Heat Vision. Yeah, so here we go. First one, Matt Ramos. Morbius was better. Boy, that's bad. Morbius was better. And what's crazy is the cats that wrote Morbius also wrote Madam Web. So apparently they're getting worse. How these guys got the opportunity to rewrite or write another movie? Just beyond me, man. Absolutely hilarious. Chris Parker from 3C. Madam Web is an embarrassing mess. Talented stars wasted on probably the worst comic book movie I have ever seen. Whoa. Yeah, that's bad, man. And this guy's awfully nice to stuff, in my opinion. But yeah, he's saying this is trash. Filled with atrocious dialogue, awkward editing, and all-around laughable structure. I sat there baffled, scene by scene. Someone approved this. The memes will redeem it. Now, I don't think you can redeem it anymore. You know, we got through with the Morbin time stuff, you know, all the Morbius memes. Those were hilarious. But I don't know if they can do this a second time, man. So here's somebody that said Madam Web is totally fine. James Preston Poole. There's really not a lot to say here. The leads are charming. Dakota Johnson is a witchy weirdo. The slasher Final Destination meets superhero vibes are there, but there's just not a whole lot to it. Not a disaster, just kind of there. All right, so he's just saying it's a nothing burger pretty much. Hollywood Handle. Madam Web is a clunky, poorly written, messy, and sloppy movie packed with some mediocre editing and performances. Pretty much what we all expected it to be. You know, just like a giant just waste of time. You know, you're going to go ahead and throw down your $15, your $20, whatever it is that's going to cost you to go and see this movie. If you don't have like a package like A-List on AMC, if you don't have something like that, you're just wasting money. You know, why would you want to do that, you know, on a movie like this? This is basically the Hollywood Handle. They usually are gracious, you know, in a lot of ways, but not this time. Even though it has solid cinematography and an interesting concept, it couldn't be saved due to its terrible execution. Full review dropping at 9 a.m. Yeah, the review embargo is breaking at 9 a.m. So, whew, man, it's going to be interesting to see what the full reviews and the Rotten Tomato scores look like. And this guy, Darth Rowe, I was not, unfortunately, successfully entertained. Madam Web is a series of misses and wasted opportunities, and not just for obvious reasons. Wow. All right, man. This thing sounds horrible. I watched Madam Web and it was bad. This is Brandon Schultz. I tried to give it a chance, but sadly, the poor execution didn't help it. The cast was awesome, but the performances were definitely disappointing, man. So people are just ripping this thing apart. Unfortunately for me, Madam Web lacked the spark it needed in nearly every department: writing, acting, action sequences. There are a few good moments with an excellent overall pacing, but geez, this was hard to get through. I mean, and how long is this movie again? Yeah, 1 hour and 54 minutes. Damn, this thing sounds like a slog to get through. Yeah, it's going to be rough, man. It's going to be a rough time at the theaters for anybody that decides to go. Here we go. Coco says, Madam Web is yet another disappointing entry in the Sony universe. Dakota Johnson is a standout, but unfortunately, that is not the case for the rest of the cast. Not as bad as I expected it to be, but sadly falls short of what could have been a decent movie. 2 out of 5. Yeah, I don't know if too many people are going to be going to check this out. Look, somebody that liked it. Kevin Phoenix. Madam Web exceeds expectations. Some of the dialogue is cheesy AF, some heavy-handed product placement, and probably could have been tidied up a bit more. But the cast really worked magic with what they had. Their chemistry is a lot of fun, and the suits look great. All right, so somebody liked it. I mean, some people are going to like this thing, right? Some people are absolutely going to like it. Let's see if we can find some more on X. Here we go to Madam Web. Nerdrotic right off the bat. Madam Web tickets are going fast. Ain't nobody watching this joint. Happy Valentine's Day, Mrs. Nerdrotic. Boy, you're going to take the honey to see that, man. That's going to be rough. Yeah, I think Alan Ing, he was basically saying the same thing, like 1 seat, you know, available. At the IMAX. This thing is going to be a train wreck. I haven't gotten my tickets yet. I do plan on being there. I just don't know when I'm gonna go, if it's gonna be Wednesday night or Thursday night. I'm still waiting to see. There, we already saw Chris's. Let's see. This awkward cut makes it look like Dakota Johnson is rushing to the car to save Dakota Johnson, who's already in the car. Yeah, that is kind of how it looks, huh? Yikes. That's probably what they were talking about with the bad editing. Man, that's terrible. Oh, there go old Sydney Sweeney at the red carpet. She is so sweet from the Sydney Sweeney fans. Yeah. I mean, the one good thing you could say about it is that, the stars are probably likable. I don't think Dakota Johnson is an unlikable actress. Obviously, people like Sydney Sweeney. So, you do have that, going for the film. So, if you like the stars, you might have a good time. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, here goes somebody that liked it. Ceasefire. I am currently crying so hard right now. This is seriously the most beautiful, well put together story ever. I can't believe how magical it was. It truly made me shed a tear. And especially that part was just so truly heart-touching. Words cannot describe one out of what. It's clearly somebody trolling. All right, clearly trolling hard on this one. Sydney Sweeney singing Anyone But You song with fans. Yeah, see, again, you got stars that understand the fan base. Hey, man, get out there and party with the fans, enjoy the fans. Sydney Sweeney, I think her star is going to be all the way up. Even after this train wreck, I have a feeling that she's going to be all right. All right, we already heard from Kevin Phoenix. Here goes somebody, Tony Rollo. Madam Web loses its footing the longer it lingers on the invention of the snow cone. Like, we get it. It's a tasty snack, but it felt inconsequential to the narrative. Come from the production design. Stay for Sweeney riding a giant spider. 4 stars. Joe Bob says, check it out. All right, so I guess positive? I don't know. I mean, this thing sounds like a train wreck. I'm sorry, and if you go and check this thing out, hey, good luck, because I don't think this thing is going to get any burn from a lot of the fans out there. I don't think it's going to make any money. As a matter of fact, I saw earlier today. Yeah, here it is right here on Deadline. Bob Marley One Love has more hearts over Valentine's President's Day stretch than Madam Web, 30 million plus to 20 million plus. That's basically what they think this is going to do in the box office. They're saying that One Love, which right now is currently rotten on Rotten Tomatoes as far as the critics are concerned, One Love is going to beat Madam Web, over the holidays, from Valentine's Day to President's Day. And that's a 6-day stretch, folks. That's not like a 4-day weekend. Okay, it's a little couple of extra days. No, that's from Wednesday to Monday. That's a 6-day stretch. And they're saying this thing is going to clock in somewhere around 20 milli. That is bad, man. That is horrible. What in the hell? I know Sony is like, look, we didn't spend hardly no bread on this. We only spent $80 million. But damn, we thought we would get a better, opening weekend than this. That's why they moved it to Valentine's Day, so they can cash in a little bit. I think this thing was supposed to open on Friday. It's like, hey, bump it back a couple of days. We can get a little bit of that Valentine's Day crowd. Yeah, nobody's coming out on Valentine's Day to check this thing out. Yeah, Bob Marley One Love will tower over Madam Web with an expected gross of 30 to 35 million compared to the Marvel picks 20 to 25 million over the 6-day Valentine's Day President's Day stretch. That is horrible, man. That is downright trash. But look, this is what happens, all right, when you don't have good ideas and you just want to run characters out there. Oh, we got some comic book characters. Let's just run them out there and see what happens. Not putting any care or concern into the source material, not putting any care and concern into getting good writers. You let the Morbius writers write this trash. No care, no concern whatsoever. Treating the fans like crap. To me, that's abuse of the fans, okay? You're just abusing the fans that actually might care about a Madam Web movie. And yeah, I don't really care. Let's just run some BS out there. They'll eat it up. Yeah, apparently not. 20 to 25 million, man. This thing is going to be an absolute train wreck. But, I'll go ahead and check it out, and I'll let you guys know. I'll do an out of the theater reaction. It's probably going to sound a lot like what these other reactions are like. But you guys let me know what you think. And first of all, are you going to see Madam Web? Is anybody out there watching? Are you guys interested in seeing this film? And if so, why? All right. I definitely seriously want to know why in the world would you go and watch this movie? Based on everything that we know about it, all the coverage we've had on it, why would you be interested in watching Madam Web? If you're is it morbid curiosity? Is that what it is? Because, okay, I can accept that, but if you're like, no, I think it's going to be great. Y'all leave them comments in the drop down, leave them comments below, because I cannot imagine many people going to check this thing out. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this situation. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.